Hey guys, welcome back to another SoundTake podcast. I'm your host Willix, and this is SoundTake, the platform where we shine the spotlight on creatives. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy.
Yo, it's the Influence SINZ 1, and you're watching SoundTake.
Welcome back, guys, to another SoundTake podcast. I'm your host Willix, and on today's episode, we got SINZ 1. How you doing, bro?
Not bad, my brother. Keen come catch up for the vibes, my bro.
Yeah, let's go. Welcome to the SoundTake platform,
Thank you,
brother.
brother. Thank you.
Normally, how we start, we do icebreakers. You know what icebreakers are?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it, cuz.
Of course you can. Yeah, we're gonna do some icebreakers first, and then we'll get into it. You ready?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, for the first one is for anyone new, who is SINZ 1 in maybe one sentence?
SINZ 1, I'd describe myself as like the boogeyman of the rap scene, like around Brisbane, an up and coming rapper, a lot of energy, American influenced, and just full of vibes and a fun time, bro.
Okay. What did growing up in Brisbane mean to you?
So I didn't grow up in Brisbane. I grew up in Acacia Ridge, so it's technically like Brisbane, but it's like a area way at the back in the south side there. Cause I grew up in a bit of a struggle. Grew up around a lot of drugs, a lot of violence, a lot of stuff like that, which is what I incite in my music and stuff like that. But growing up around that sort of thing helped me, get through a lot of barriers in my life and become a stronger person for it.
Okay. And you've been rapping for a few years, you said yourself. How's it been for you?
So yeah, about 15 years, cause it's been a bit of a journey, if I'm being honest, cause like bit of an up and down journey. One point in my life, I didn't think I was good enough to be a rapper, and then other points in my life, I was a little bit more confident. Now I'm at a stage where I'm really confident in my rap, very confident in my bars, very confident in my energy, very confident in the people around me,
Yeah, real. What kept you going in those earlier times where you said you weren't feel like you were
Honestly,
good enough? What kept you going?
honestly, just the love and support from my family, my friends, just the scene in general, like being always to come back to the scene, being able to check out what's popping, seeing a lot of up and coming rappers, doing their thing, helped me sort of still stay in the mindset of I want to do this, I want to be a rapper because.
Yeah, you still want to keep pushing. That's good. People showing support is always one of the best ways
Yeah,
to
bro.
keep it going.
Like I reckon, like if I didn't have that support, cause like from like those close to me, cause like I was one day I used to rap like every day, cause like just in alleyways, at pubs,
Yeah.
bus stops, city, busking anywhere, cause just to sort of make a name. But when I wasn't getting that sort of like support back, I was a little bit down. But having that support sort of pushed me through to be like, nah, I can do this. I'm dope.
100, bro. Keep going, keep going. What's something that people completely misunderstand about you? What do you say?
Oh, something that people completely misunderstand about me. A lot of people say I'm unapproachable.
Yeah.
I'm very hard to approach, but like once you get to know me, I'm very approachable. I'm very, very open to the scene. I'm very, very about bringing us all together here at Brisbane. Putting the scene on, bringing a little bit of light.
Yeah.
But what I'd say people misunderstand about me is my aggressiveness in my music. I'm not always that aggressive.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I speak about my past trauma and my past life. So I think people get mixed up that oh, don't talk to SINZ, that guy's aggressive.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? But it's all love where I'm from, bro.
Yeah.
So that's about it. Yeah.
Have you ever felt in a way that, oh, maybe I should find a way to fix this, or have you ever implemented something like that?
But yeah, I did find a way. I had to really level with myself, cousin. If you want to be an approachable person, cause you got to be approachable. I was very standoffish at start when I came in the scene because I didn't know what to expect of all the new scene because I was away from the scene for like 5 years.
Okay.
So all the new artists I'm seeing, I didn't know what to expect. So I was very standoffish, and I'm very standoffish as a person. But you know, what I taught myself was, you got to be more open, a bit more communication, networking, talking to other artists around the scene, and just, catching a vibe for who they are. And then, yeah, bro.
Do you feel like it's been getting better ever since
Oh,
done it?
100%, bro. Ever since I become like grinding harder, bro. Doing a lot more shows. Like last year, I had like 6, 7 shows.
Okay.
Once I started doing all of those shows, that bring the confidence level up a bit, and talking to people like Wireless and, you know, people like Mickey, people like Flozef, people like C-Rex, people like Chappie, people like Ominous Black. Those are the people that kept me going, bro.
Yeah, 100. Yeah. I love hearing about the sport. And for you, you say you're very American influenced. What would you say is your favorite top three
Oh, top
American
3
artists?
American rappers, eh? Oh, here we go. So number one, or way past my time, but like Tupac.
Okay,
Tupac is a very big influence on me. I listened to a lot of Tupac growing up, and I wouldn't be a white boy if I didn't say Eminem, you know.
Yeah.
So Eminem's another one, you know, and Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar is someone I idolize, bro. Like that's sort of where I went with the whole character of the boogeyman, you know.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Like, you know, Kendrick was a big influence behind that because I think of Kendrick as the boogeyman of the scene over there, you know. Like when Kendrick says something, the whole world stops, you know.
So you're enjoying when he was beating Drake.
Yeah, oh, bro, I love that, bro. let me run that back a couple more times. Let me listen to Pop Out a couple more times.
Do you still listen to his song, like the ones for he dissed Drake? Do you still listen to them?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I listen to all the Kendrick songs, very early songs by Kendrick too, even his freestyles, bro, like Monster Freestyle, all of that stuff, bro. Like Good Kid, Mad City, that album, bro. That's one of the best albums I think was ever created.
Which artist you think reflects more to your style out of them three?
Out of them three?
Yeah.
Oh, probably. I'd say I'm a little bit more like a mix of M and Kendrick.
Okay.
In one, like, you know, like I wouldn't say I'm more him or more him.
Are you saying Eminem because you're white, or are you saying...
No, that's fair. But like, yo, I grew up like, I mean, every Eminem album I could probably name to you off the back of my hand, cause like, you know, to me, Eminem was the epitome of rap at one point, you know.
Nah, Eminem is different. I hate this guy's rap. I'm like, fuck, how do you even...
Yeah, bro, how you even keep up with that? That boy's out here rhyming silver with pilfer, like, you know, orange with something else, cuz. You know, he's a goat for sure, bro.
Crazy. Yeah, and let's go back to your background in foundation. Where did your music come from?
So my music originally started when I was homeless for a little bit when I was younger, around like 10, 11. I was on the streets.
10, 11?
Yeah, I was on the streets for like maybe a year and a half. And then like kept pushing and just rapping with just music, like rapping along to Just Lose It, bro. And like random stuff just in the street with my Walkman, going to stay at friends' houses, like different friends' houses, you know. And then when I turned 13, I had a home again because I sort of just continued that love for rap and kept going. But all my music originated and started in Acacia Ridge, like the 4110, bro. Like that's where Sinner came from. Like that's where the creation of me started, was in Acacia Ridge, you know. That's where I found out who I was as a person. That's where I found out what I could do as a person. And that's where I found out how much talent I had for this music scene, you know.
Yeah, I was literally gonna ask you, where did the name SINZ1 come from?
So SINZ1 come from, like, when I was a baby, my dad, he used to call me like a sinner all the time. Yeah. Like, cause I'd swear or I'd do something silly or I'd break something, and my dad was very Christian orientated, so he'd call me, he'd be like, "Oh, bro, all you do is sin, like never do anything good, eh?" He's like, "Why don't you go pray? You know, he's like, you need to wash them sins away." You know, so I sort of just ran with that in my life, cause like my dad hasn't been a big part of my life, but like that's something I kept, and then I always thought I was a sinner anyway. Like I got that tatted on me, cause. Like,
I mean,
you know,
nearly all the world's a sinner. If you say you're not a sinner, then you're lying.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's a sin,
bro. You're a liar. Everybody sins. Like I mean, you can look up to the man upstairs all you want. He's a great person. You know, I love him to death. I got love for God. You know, but everybody sins at one point in their life, bro.
Oh, more than
in my opinion.
More than one. It's continuous. It's continuous. Even though the Bible laws, then everyone nearly sins every day. Even a thought could be a sin. So
that's what I mean. Cause you know, so like I've never really sort of held it in that light. It was more of a, like, I'm a sinner with the mic, bro. Like when I spit these bars, I commit sins. You know. You know, so that's what it's really about, cause.
And when did you? At what point did you decide? You know, you're gonna be like American influence. Where did that come from?
That really didn't come from anywhere, bro. Like, I guess when I first started, I was just like, I rapped in that American accent. It was real weird for me, cause like I've had a lot of shit for my whole my whole rap life
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. Like people like, bro, why are you trying to sound
Yeah,
American?
yeah.
Cause I'm half Māori and half Aussie, so like I wasn't trying to sound American cause those are the people I'm influenced by.
Mm.
So like I didn't listen to no like Chillin' It, Cursor,
Yeah.
all of these people growing up cause I listened to straight American rap. I only found Oz rap when I was older, like 18.
Yeah.
So all my influences to rap was that, and like my voice just.
How'd you feel when people were like, "Oh, what the fuck?
I felt weird, bro,
Yeah.
because it's like that's me. Like I'm trying to explain to people that's how I sound. Like,
Yeah.
cause when I rap,
You're like fighting for your life.
yeah,
Bro,
fighting for my
bro,
life,
trust
cuz.
me, yeah.
Like, yeah, fighting for my life, cuz, you know. And I'm like, cuz I'm not trying to sound like him or trying to sound like anyone. Like when I spit these bars, that's just how it comes out. Like
Yeah.
that's what my voice sounds like. It's hard for me to explain. I don't try to put anything on my voice. I don't
Mm.
put an accent. Oh, sorry. I don't try and put an accent on, cuz it's just when I spit, that's where I sound. You know.
Yeah.
I don't try and be anyone I'm not. I just try and stick to myself and what.
Do you still find yourself explaining yourself a lot, or
Yeah.
just like?
Well, because I find myself explaining myself at least 3 or 4 times a day. Like, bro,
Yeah.
with plans, like music plans, music videos,
Yeah.
tracks, like sometimes life stuff. Yeah. I find myself explaining myself 3 or 4 times. You know, I think sometimes because I like to talk, bro. So like,
Yeah.
I get mixed up in the conversation, start chatting about something else.
Yeah.
Have to repeat it, have to re-explain it. But yeah, I find myself explaining myself a lot, especially with my accent.
Yeah.
Like in the scene, like every new person I meet that comes to a show, they're always like, "Bro, are you from America?"
Yeah.
And I gotta give them like sometimes, yeah, cuz straight out of Compton and that, you know, you know. But like other times it's like, nah, cuz like that's just how I sound, my bro. Like that's just what I spit. That's just how it is, cuz like appreciate them fucking with it and stuff. But like that's just the accent, cuz like.
Well, now to save yourself, you can just tell them go on SoundTake this minute and this minute, and you understand why.
You
Like,
understand, cuz.
now you can save your
Now I
words.
have backup, cuz. Now I have proof of black.
Now you can just
But revert to the interview, cuz.
Yeah, instead of repeating yourself, just be like, nah, bro, I'm done. Just clip that and then send it to them. Here,
Hey,
go.
I'll put it on my story. But yeah, oh, for anyone asking, this is what this is the vibe,
and
bro.
this is where I'm from. Because it does make sense. Obviously, you're 10 and something. You're listening to rap and it's American rap,
Bro, yeah,
and now it's in your head, and then you start rapping like them as well.
exactly.
So why are
Bro,
you
like,
gonna change yourself for people that
yeah,
doesn't matter?
exactly, bro. And
Yeah.
like rap has always been like something for me since I was like real young, cuz like my whole family's been rap music, bro. Like my dads, my cousins, all of them, they're all rap music, cuz so like growing up just around a pure rap based house, cuz like and I was American rap too, like 6, 7, I was listening to like Tupac and Biggie, you know. But yeah, so that's about it.
Is your rap like your music? Is it like let's say real life or just like storytelling at the same time?
It's a bit of both, cuz like most of the stuff I speak about is real life. Like at one point in my life, I've done that, or I've been that person.
Yeah.
Other songs like talking to myself. When I do songs like talking to myself and that deep side of me and that boom bap side, that's me trying to tell you a story about what goes on in my head. So like everything I spit is purely thoughts that are running through my head or things that I've done in the past that I never spoke about, but I can speak about now. You know?
Yeah.
And I may necessarily not be doing that this minute, this day, but I've done that before.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Was there a moment in your life where you felt like quitting, and what? Obviously here now, what made you stay?
So honestly, bro, a big thing that made me keep going was my partner, bro, like my missus. And there was plenty of times there where I just didn't think I could do this rap shit, just purely to the fact that everyone's got an ego, bro. It's an ego battle, or it's a dick measuring contest. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to be someone. Everybody has an agenda. Everybody has their own vibe they're trying to get. You know what I mean? So at one point in my life, I was like, do I want to mix with that crowd? Do I want to be around that scene? Do I want to still do this shit? Do I have the confidence to still do this shit? And I was thinking about quitting, but then I've got, people like my partner, people like my sister over there, Wireless, people like Rex, people like Ominous Black, people like Chappie, people like Tekka that just keep me, motivated on the music, cause like you're talented, keep going, keep going. So at one point in my life, bro, yeah, I was gonna throw this all away, but then I realized that I actually, I had a talent for this, and I just stopped giving a fuck about what people thought. That was the biggest thing. Like once I started giving a fuck, like I stopped giving a shit about what people thought, cuz
Yeah.
all of that negative energy just went out, cuz, you know.
Obvious. Give me 1 second. Sorry, Cash or Nims, could you go tell them to stop banging the stuff? They know we have a podcast. You shouldn't be doing that. Thank you, bro. Yeah, we'll just continue.
No, you're right, my bro.
We'll just continue. That should stop by now. Okay, we were up to Oh yeah, yeah. Now, what does making it look like to you compared to before and now? What's the difference?
So before making it, or before when I thought about making it in the scene, I thought about like myself, like being a big rapper, being a big artist, like everyone talking about me. Nowadays, being around the scene a little bit more, you know, and meeting a lot more people and networking with people and starting my own events page, you know, I've started to realize that all I want to do, and I've said this for 2 years now, once I started doing a lot of all the shows, all I want to do is bring some light to the Brisbane scene. I know there's so much talent in this Brisbane scene. It's crazy. Like, we got ridiculous amount of artists that are so talented. Like, you got a lot of the boys at Succubus Records. You got us at HB. You've got plenty of others that I'm probably not naming right now that I could name that are just dope, bro, that people don't know about. Cause so my whole thing about making it now would just be bringing the scene with me. If I could get Brisbane up in a light, to me that'd be making it, cuz you know, like helping the scene grow. That's pretty much it, cuz.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, I think we do need more spotlights, honestly. Like,
It's
if
always
anyone
good,
can be a spotlight, as long as you bring a spotlight down here, it's good.
Yeah,
But what
that's
about
it.
for your own individual like goals? What would you say success is to you?
So my own individual goals, what success is to me, cuz, is just to make sure my family's good, my kids are good, you know, my life, myself, my mental health's good, you know, people around me that I care about are good, and you know that I can keep doing this shit that I love, you know, till the end, bro, you know, and just if I get big from it, if I make it, well, all the better, cuz, you know. But like, yeah, for me, making it is just making sure my family and my friends are good, you know. That's what it is for me. And if I can do it with this music, that'd be a dream come true, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to put your family first. It's like one of the best most priority because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, music ain't gonna look after your friends or like
Or
music
your
ain't gonna look
family,
after your
cause
mental health or anything.
know,
So
and like
that's
my kids are a big inspiration on why I keep doing my music, you know, because I want my kids, you know, to know me for something, cause you know, to know that, you know, well, daddy's got talent, you know, daddy's a dope rapper, daddy's a dope singer, daddy's a dope artist, daddy helps out a lot of people, you know. That's my whole initiation. Like a few years ago, you asked me that question, lad, I would have been like, yeah, bro, me up there on stage rocking
money.
that shit, bro, running it, you know. But now I have different values and different qualities inside of me that I'm just trying to be like, I'm just trying to make it for us all, cuz, you know.
Obvious. And maybe in a few years it's gonna be something completely different.
Yeah,
Everyone
exactly.
changes and adapts. Now let's talk about your first headlining show. Your
My first
headline.
headlining
You
show.
gonna give us some information before I ask you questions?
So we got a show on May 9th. It's through On My Block OMB. That's this events page me and my partner have started up sort of to help the scene out a bit, get a little bit more shows because we knew how difficult it was. But yeah, my first headline show, it's gonna be crazy, like gonna be energy personified. We got a lot of dope artists. We got Donny D coming through. We've got Alexander Matic. We've got YLS. We've got her label, like some of the boys from her label. We've got a bunch of dope artists coming through for that show. So if you miss it, you're silly. But like the headline show is gonna be crazy. I promise you, if you come to see me headline, I'm gonna blow the roof off that bitch.
Okay.
I promise you that. Like when you see me on stage, cuz, think about energy personified. That's me. You know, my energy is through the roof when I'm on stage. I'm like Goku turning Super Saiyan, cuz.
Okay, man. Got you hear that? You expect yellow hair.
Yeah. Might have to wear that the next show, cuz.
Nah, don't do that. Don't
To
do
bib
that.
it up.
Do not do that. If I come, I'm leaving straight away. I see yellow hair. We boycott that bitch.
We boycott that bitch, bro. Oh.
Did you ever picture yourself doing all this, like studying your own kind of stuff, event stuff, and like headlining as well?
Well, at first, I never saw myself doing events, bro. I didn't really see myself doing shows until I started seeing how hard it was for other artists in the scene to get put on shows. And on top of that, like, there's some promoters out in the scene that they throw shows, but they're not throwing shows professionally, and the shows aren't turning out as well as they should. And for me, at On My Block, it's sort of just I want to throw these shows so everyone can have a good vibe. It's a good time, bro. Everyone's safe, happy. Music, it's just all about the music, bro. No extra drama stuff. We don't need that. I ain't here for the bullshit. That's what it is. But
Yeah.
pretty much started the On My Block thing so I can help those artists that I know don't get much time to shine. I can put them on shows and I can give them that time to shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with the headline, like at first, I wasn't planning to headline that show. I was planning for someone else, but my partner said to me, "Well, you haven't had your first headline yet, so how about instead of putting everyone else on, we put you on a headline and let you run the night for the night and start off our On My Block's event." So it's just a welcome show pretty much. My first headline is the welcome to On My Block. It's gonna blow up, bro. Like come see me, like I said, bro. Bro, you ain't gonna stop moving.
Yeah, it's a good thing to put yourself, not like put yourself first sometimes, but sometimes it's good to, get, enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah,
I'm
enjoy
saying?
the fruit.
So
Exactly
yeah, and it's
right,
not like you're
'cause-
gonna be doing continuously every day. I'm headlining.
yeah,
The
yeah.
first is I think it's even better doing the first one headlining that
Yeah,
one than
and then
headlining any other ones.
yeah,
'Cause everyone's
so
like,
like
what the
this
fuck
will
are you doing?
probably be the first and only show
Yeah,
for On My Block our headline,
yeah.
but it's just to kick us off because after that I'll be putting other artists on that really don't get headline shows, that I think are pretty talented and deserve a shot. I'll be chucking them up there, giving them a go. It's just really to help the scene out a bit and give the scene a little bit more options on where to go for shows.
Yeah. And for the audience, how do you want them to feel when they pull up?
Oh, I just want them to feel vibey, happy, bro. Like bring all your energy, bro. I want to see everything, bro. I want to see phones in my face, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, bro. If you're there to go crazy, I want you there. You
That's
know
the
what I
kind of
mean?
experience you want them during.
Yeah. I want them to take something home from that night and be like, damn, that was lit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want people to take home.
And you said 100% of your ticket sales goes donated to the ADHD Australia. Why is that important for you?
So when I was younger, I battled with ADHD a lot of my life. I got a lot of family members that have battled with ADHD. I know a lot of people around the scene that battle with ADHD. And I know as kids, when you're younger, the kids that have ADHD, it's a lot harder to focus at school and things like that. So if I can give back in any way to those sort of kids that need that help, I'm more than happy to do that,
Yeah.
And that's purely where that whole thing came from. And the next show, I'm even thinking of doing all the ticket proceeds towards women DV, like domestic violence, just to like, put some light on things that don't get spoken about enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what that is, cause so all ticket proceeds for this first show on May 9th go to ADHD. So make sure you're there. Let's help these young fellas out, and have a lit night.
That's dope. That's dope to hear, bro. You're doing
Appreciate that.
very great stuff, bro. And anything else about the show we haven't talked about you want to mention?
Oh man, just you wouldn't want to miss it, man. Like there's so many dope artists on the lineup, bro. Like it's gonna be a very good night, bro. Like, make sure you hit my Instagram bio up for those tickets, YLS's Instagram bio for those tickets, On My Block, run that page up too. Go get the ticket link from there.
Yeah.
I promise you, bro, it'll be a dope night.
Yeah. And before we leave On My Block, your long-term goal for that, what would you say it is? If you don't mind sharing it.
My long-term goal for On My Block, bro, is just to have a trusted promotion artists can go to and feel safe to perform with, and just to have a good vibe at shows and give back to the community a little bit. It's what we want to do. It's all about, with us at On My Block, I want to be very diverse. I don't want to keep it to one genre. I want to be like, help out as many people as I can, bro. So like, yeah, just the diversity, and like, I just want people to know us for like that promotion. I want to go do a show On My Block because they treat us right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
You want something trustworthy that people can look up to.
Yeah. I don't want with us, like I've seen too many instances where promoters are crashing out at shows and stuff like that, and or the promoters are just not there. They're off doing something else.
Yeah.
So like I just want to a comfortable and safe space for artists to come and perform and have a chance to get out there,
Mm. 100, bro. That's dope, bro. That's like similar to SoundTake as well. We
Yeah.
get to share our stories, which
No,
is
yeah,
pretty
that's
dope.
why I was very, very appreciative of the opportunity, my brother. I
Nah,
appreciate you.
we gotta do this we gotta do it for one time, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Also,
it, my
let's talk
brother.
about your homebrew Oz.
HB, yeah,
Yeah.
that's my brother's, bro. HB, that's me and my brothers C-Rex,
Mm.
Chappie, Ominous Black, and Lil Tecca. We're a group, bro. Everybody knows C-Rex. I don't know if you know C-Rex.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, C-Rex, he's a massive artist. That's the other Braze, so dope. We got a series of shows coming up around Brisbane and the sunny coast. If you're keen to pop out to those, but those brothers have helped me a lot this year and last year around the scene, and just having my confidence to make music. Like if it wasn't for Rex or wasn't for Chap, Ominous, and Tekka, bro, I probably would have still been trying to record out of my garage.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with them, Ominous and Rex have really taken me in as like the little brother, and have looked after me. So I can't thank those boys enough. And it's a good group there, and we got a bunch of series of shows coming. If he's all keen, we got a Sunny Coast show, we got a Brisbane show, we got a Logan show, and I'm pretty sure we have an Ipswich show as well. So should be good, bro. But yeah, the Homebrew Brothers, bunch of cool fellas, bro. Bunch of good other Braves to
How
me.
did it come to be?
So they started in 2011. I wasn't
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I wasn't a part of HB in 2011. I'm a fairly new member. Like
Yeah.
last year, I became a member of HB.
Okay.
But the brothers have sort of cemented themselves as a real good hip hop group in the scene. And I was just lucky enough to be taken on board by them, And for that, I'm thankful. Like I've known Rex since I was like young, bro. Like kid, bro. Like when I was walking around Acacia Ridge, like 7, 8 years old, bro. Rexy was in the Ridge, bro. Rexy went to the same primary school as me, just a couple years older.
Mm.
Same as Mac Ridge. I don't know if you know Mac Ridge, but he's another Brizzy artist that's pretty dope. He's from the Ridge as well. We all met there, cuz, and like Rex always knew I was a rapper,
Yeah.
and I always knew Rex was a rapper. But we sort of never went to each other because I
Mm.
didn't want to feel like I was using Rex. You know
Okay.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then so Rex sort of came to me, cousin. I'm thankful for that, bro, because got to be a member of HB, got to talk to the likes of like Forte, Cursor,
Mm.
meet people like that. It's been pretty awesome, bro. Pretty dope. It's helped build my confidence a lot, man.
Dope. What's something in this journey that you've learned about yourself that you probably would not?
Oof, something I've learned in this journey that I've taught myself, probably I'd say just to be very mental strong.
Mm.
Back to touch on what I was talking about before, I try not to give give a shit about what people think, bro. I noticed, like, coming up, bro, every time I'd hear someone talking bad on something I'd release or bad on something I'd do, I'd really let that get to me. Nowadays it's more just like, nah, like I'm doing my thing. You can do yours. You don't like it, too bad. You know what I mean? So the biggest thing I could say I've taught myself is mental toughness, bro.
Yeah.
Like being able to deal with controversy and hate around the scene. Like, nowadays, like 2 years ago, you'd probably say something about me, I'd be sucking all online trying to fight you.
Mm.
Nowadays, you say that shit, it goes in it one ear and out the other too, because it's like that. I've done I don't have to prove myself to anybody, bro. So like, that's all it is. If I can give any bit of advice to any artist out there, it's just purely like keep that mental toughness. Don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks. Just keep doing you and stay consistent, bro. Because the only one that's gonna back you at the end of the day is you. Nobody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you say pressure is a thing that brings the best out of you, or is this like something you hate?
I'd say pressure is the thing that brings the best out of me. Like that's why I called this show the Pressure Season Show.
Okay.
Because I feel like I strive a little bit more when I'm under pressure.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like I can get it done. Like I train myself to get shit done when I feel under pressure. You know, and when I don't feel pressure, I feel like it's too easy.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I feel like, bro, like what's the point?
I feel the same sometimes, bro. Let's say on my day off, I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm looking on my calendar, I'm like, no, it's my day off.
It's time to relax,
And then a few hours later, I'm like, I just feel guilty. I'm like, what the hell's going on, bro?
Let me go do something, bro.
Yeah. But then, yeah, it's the same thing, and most of the time you can't really complain about it because it's really what you prayed for. You
Yeah,
prayed for it, and now you got it. You're like, oh,
yeah, you're
you
like,
cannot
damn, what am I
complain.
doing?
You're
Cause
where you want it to be. So yeah,
yeah,
really good to
nah,
hear,
and
bro.
honestly, bro, like, yeah, I'm moving towards where I want to be, so I'm very happy about that, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, that's dope.
but like, yeah, cause that's the biggest thing I'd say to any of these artists is just stay true to yourself, bro. That's all I could say.
Yeah. And apart from the shows, what's something you're looking forward to in this year
Something
or
I'm looking
soon? Or
forward
yeah,
to this year, hey. Just all the new faces I'm probably gonna meet, all the new artists I can network with, you know. You see me out there in public, hit me up, you know, I'm always down to network, you know. But yeah, just I love meeting new people, bro. I love
mm,
meeting new talent around the scene. I love seeing what people can do with their talent, you know.
yeah,
So the biggest thing I could probably say, going forward, what I'm looking forward to is just, you know, greater and more blessed opportunities, bro, you know.
yeah. That's dope, bro. And for the audience, what should they be expecting from you in the coming weeks or months?
What they should be expecting from me
Yeah.
is a lot of new music, a lot of new videos, a lot of shows, and the Boogeyman coming back in full style.
Any music video coming out soon or?
Yeah, yeah. Talking about the Boogeyman, I just did a video 3 days ago for one of my bigger tracks, Boogeyman, bro. So expect to see that in the next day or so. That's coming out. That's gonna be fire. We went to like a abandoned house, like this abandoned bando. It was like 6 bedroom house, like
Mm,
glass shattered everywhere.
shit.
Tough aesthetic, bro.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like, yeah, so that's something to look forward to. You know, I got that coming out, and then I got a bunch of new music coming out in the EP called Born Sinner coming soon.
Yeah. By the time this episode is out, so it's out, so you guys go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. By the time this out, you'll be able
Yeah.
to watch it.
Yeah, yeah. And from 1 year from now, where do you expect to be?
1 year from now, bro, you know, I expect, you know, to be, you know, just a bit further than where I am right now, cause you know, like a little bit more momentum, a little bit more wheels on the truck, you know, a
Progress.
little bit more progress, cause yeah, a
Mm,
bit more momentum going forward, cause you know, I know none of this shit happens overnight, but like
yeah.
as long as I can keep the wheels moving and keep it going, bro, then we're all good.
Yeah, 100. And before we close off, did you have any questions for me?
What made you want to start SoundTake, cuz?
Um, the story. This is the story of SoundTake. So the way it started, it was originally my friend were talking, and then like he was like he does music as well, Cash. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, he
Oh,
wants to try something. Yeah,
different guy,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. He wanted to try something. He's like, can you interview me? Because I used to do interviews back then. Like I used to do podcasting, but that one stopped. But he's like, can you, what you used to do before? Can you do another one? Because I'm pretty sure I did one with him. Yeah. He's like, can you do one? I'm like, why?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna use like just random places and then put it as content, just so people can know
Yeah.
about him. And then I'm like, okay, sweet, let's do it. And then
Yeah.
we were doing it like proper. I was
Yeah.
like, me when I do stuff, I do it 110%. Otherwise, don't do it at all.
Yeah, yeah, nah, you
So
gotta
I
go
organized
right,
everything,
cuz.
the lighting, the cameras, two angles, wrote the script, everything, and then we're like, okay, let's go. Boom. We started going through it, and then halfway through or like towards the end, my boss Bill, which you meet him soon, the boss, he's like, yo, do you that was actually good. That was entertaining. He was
Yeah.
standing there watching. He's like, oh, that was actually entertaining. Like, would you want to do it in the future? And I'm like, I used to. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. Like, you know,
Bro.
something different. And then originally we were just supposed to do like it was supposed to be like a music kind of channel.
Yeah, yeah,
So
where
like
you
the mic
upload it.
session and interview, and then that's it. But then obvious I don't know whose idea this was to. I still don't know. We just diverted it from just musicians to other creatives. So
Yeah. Just all
models,
creative
brand
people.
owners, and like nearly anything. But probably now he's gonna be interviewing anyone soon.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then yeah, we wanted to shine the spotlight on other artists as well. Let them hear their stories and stuff like that. Um, Also it's a pathway as well because we do like most of our prices like studio music videos and stuff like that. Our prices right now, there's no one. If you can beat it, let me know.
Yeah,
No one
nah,
can
nah,
beat
nah,
it.
nah,
The
nah, nah.
prices, no one can beat it. I tell you that for free. So
Yeah.
if you guys look for music video, come.
Yeah, it's coming.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, like obviously, like it's also a pathway to get artists like they're gonna be talking about the thing, and then we'll tell we also
Nah,
do music videos and stuff like that to support community as well.
well,
So
I can say I'm
yeah,
I'm thankful for you fellas, bro. Like for you guys, bro. I don't think there was any any like spot like this we could, as artists, local artists, go to and sort of put ourselves on a platform. So for that, on behalf of the artists, I thank you, bro. Like that's tough. Like without you guys, we wouldn't really be able to get the exposure out there on the Instagram, you know.
Nah, that's dope, but that's
I
dope.
appreciate you for that,
Yeah.
cuz.
And even by the time this is out, you guys probably already know. If you guys missed that show that happened, the event's happening tomorrow.
Oh yeah, oh, make
21st
sure
of
you pull
March.
up. Make sure you pull up tomorrow.
Now this is gonna come out by the time it comes out. It already happened. But if you missed it, then
oh brother,
there's another one coming though.
All right, if you missed it, you're gonna miss me dancing on the floor, bro. Like I'll be out there dancing.
But yeah, even that, like we never planned for that. We never planned for like the podcast and stuff like that. We never planned for that. The Office series where me and Cash would just test the McDonald's.
I was
drinks.
watching that, bro.
Yeah, that was never planned. Like there's gonna be so much random shit that's not planned, which people love and enjoy, and then to get people involved as well. It's just so cool as well. Like for the community as well.
It is, bro. Yeah. Like it's a good watch too. Like, bro, I remember last night I was just scrolling through Insta and I was watching some of you and Cash. Bro, I was cracking me up, bro. I was laughing so.
Bro, I've been watching myself. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's so entertaining. Yeah,
you two are like a dynamic duo, bro. I like watching you two.
That's my little brother.
Yeah, that's mad, bro. Bro.
Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the interview, bro.
I loved it, bro.
Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Nah, it's all good, bro. If you guys want to see whatever he's doing, Instagram is SINZ1.
SINZ1, that's right.
SINZ1, go check him out. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.